Hello everyone. I wanted to make a quick video about something that I saw a few weeks ago. As you can see, I came across the trailer for Call of Duty Modern Warfare a few weeks ago. I've been meaning to make a video about it for a while now, but I got kind of busy and so this thing kind of fell off the wayside, but I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about it right now. So I don't want to talk about the gameplay or the messages behind the Call of Duty game or the franchise or anything like that. I want to talk about just the beginning few moments of the trailer and this thumbnail in particular. So when I saw this thumbnail, I was really taken aback because it features the main protagonist smoking. And that's not something that I've seen in a while. And I think it's just such a step back. And so I want to talk about it. So I grew up in a time when smoking was very much accepted. We knew that smoking was bad for you, but it was a very accepted part of society. Like you could smoke in restaurants, you could smoke on airplanes. I remember having to pick the smoking versus non-smoking sections when we went to restaurants. I think we as a society over the last couple of decades have been very successful at changing the culture around smoking. So now it is no longer acceptable to smoke indoors. You can't smoke in restaurants, you can't smoke in bars, and you certainly can't smoke on airplanes. And so I think that was a major success on the part of our society to kind of change the culture around smoking. If you also look back at old movies and old TV shows, smoking would be featured in those forms of media, and I think it went a long way to making smoking seem cool. And that was a major marketing strategy from the cigarette companies, and it was very successful at getting people to start smoking. And luckily, society recognized that and has very consciously pushed smoking out of not just public spaces but also media like TV and movie. And I encourage you to look at modern day TV and modern day movies, and see how often you see smoking. It's very uncommon. I'm not saying it's completely gone. Of course, it's still there once in a while, but for the most part, most TV shows and most movies, there's no smoking in them nowadays. And so it just seems very odd to me that here in 2019. I can see a game trailer and a thumbnail so prominently featuring smoking, and it's the main American war hero protagonist that is doing it of all people, and I think that is very worrisome because Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a game that is very clearly targeted towards young males. And this is exactly the demographic that would start smoking based on things like this, based on media portrayal of smoking. If the protagonist makes smoking seem cool, I think this will go a long way to undo what we as society have achieved, and that is to make smoking uncool. I don't know anything about this game. I don't know anything about the franchise. It may be a great game for all I know. I don't really care, but I think the developers have done society a great disservice to feature smoking so prominently in their trailer and in their thumbnails. That's it. I was very disappointed to see developers feature smoking in a game that's aimed at kids and young adults. So yeah, this sucks. That's it.